Hey everybody, welcome to Mike's World. Today I'm going to be giving you my 1-year review of the 2021 Roush Ranger. Picked this up April 2nd, 2021. Had it just about a year. I've put over 20,000 miles on it. And I gotta say, overall, I'm really happy with it. Although I will tell you, just a couple months ago, had an incident where I got on the interstate, was accelerating. All of a sudden I completely lost power. Didn't know what was going on. Looked down, temperature gauge is pegged to the hot. So immediately got off on the side of the road and shut it off. Popped the hood, didn't seem hot at all. Started it back up, temperature seemed okay. I pulled off to the side, got to looking at it again. I didn't notice anything wrong with it. It wasn't hot. So get it to the dealership and they checked the codes, and turns out the cylinder went into protect mode because of the temperature gauge. And as they were investigating to try to find out what happened, turns out the coolant reservoir had no coolant in it, the radiator had no coolant in it, and upon further inspection, the radiator was leaking. So it had leaked out all the coolant. You know, I get regular oil changes, check all that stuff, but something had happened there. Fortunately, warranty covered the repairs, and after about 5 days, I got it back. Got it back just in time, right before we had a winter storm here in Oklahoma. Which brings me to the next point of this truck. I was really anxious and waiting for a winter storm. I wanted to get a lot of snow, ice. I wanted to see how this truck did, particularly the terrain mode. Obviously, the truck has four-wheel drive, but I'd never had a truck with the different terrain modes, and so I was really interested to try that out. And I got to tell you, it was spectacular, and I was really impressed with how it worked. I did 2 tests with it. I ran the truck in just 4 high. On really slick roads, ice, snow, and I would spin a little bit here and there, but for the most part it was okay. But when you flip it into that terrain mode, which goes into 4 high and it manages the power to each wheel, I couldn't even try. Even when I tried to spin out, I couldn't do it. I was really impressed at the traction I got in that terrain mode for snow and ice, and I just felt so confident that I just didn't feel like I was ever going to lose control. Even braking, it was even better. So terrain mode, 2 thumbs up on that. Got to use a little bit with the mud ruts terrain mode, same thing. Haven't been able to use it in sand. I'm not going to drive around in sand, but I figure it probably works just as well there too. Some other things with the truck, I haven't done a lot as far as modifications or anything like that. The one thing I did add was a roll-up tonneau cover. I added that because I'm hauling stuff a lot, and you know, the hard ones don't necessarily get up flat or they lean against the cab, and I just didn't like that. So the soft roll-up works well for me, love that. Did a mountains to metal insert in the front grille. Did another video of that showing how I did that and the install. Works out great, doesn't interfere with the adaptive cruise control or anything. Perfect. I've been pulling boats, enclosed trailers, open trailers, and I gotta say the towing on this thing, you know, I've never even had to put it in towing mode. Basically, there's a little switch on the console, and that really keeps you from upshifting to what's considered overdrive. It's got the 10-speed automatic. I've never had to use it. This thing's had so much power, it pulls so great. Even when it shifts up into 10th gear, it was great, and so obviously if I was pulling something heavier, I think the most I've ever pulled is about 2,500 pounds, so does really well there. I have had a few scratches on the truck, particularly by the driver's side door, and you can check it out here. Got a really big gash in there. I am going to fix it, but I wanted to show you guys first before I did that. I concealed carry, had a gun on my hip. I was in a rush, I get in my truck, and the metal clip just happened to hit the door, and it really grooved it in there. It's a pretty deep gash in there. Other than that, you know, it's got the vault on the inside, and that's about it. I haven't really done anything else. I've kept it clean, kept up with it. You know, over 20,000 miles, regular oil changes. You know, it rides great. I get regular, my tires balanced regularly at Discount Tire. They do a great job. And you know, when I first got the truck in the first 1,000-mile review or something I did of it, I talked about how when I got to highway speeds, it would shake a little bit and shimmy, particularly between 70 and 75 miles an hour. Went into Discount Tire, explained the situation to them. At first, all the tires were balancing out just fine. There wasn't really a problem, but I don't know what they did. They did something, but they fixed it. Whatever was going on, it was a balancing issue with the tires. So that's really about it. Everything else about the truck has been great. You know, don't have really any complaints. I'm really glad I bought it. It's been really nice. You know, gets a lot of looks. I've had, you know, I was fortunate that I bought the truck right before the prices went out of control. And you know, at the time, my wife was wanting me to hold off on buying a truck. I didn't. My gut was just buy it. I did. And I'll tell you what, it was like right after I bought it, chip shortage got really bad, inventory got really low, prices went through the roof. I mean, you know, I paid, with the extended service contract and everything, $67,000 for this truck within a couple months. 3 different occasions, sitting at a gas pump, pumping gas, I've had people walk up and offer me $75,000 cash for it. And of course, I turned it down. I'm not going to give up my truck, but that's just, you know, these are hard to find. I have yet to see another one on the road. I know that I've had some followers here on YouTube, particularly one guy that messaged me, and he got a red one, a really nice one. He lives in Michigan, but he had to go to Virginia to get it. So they're not easy to find, but they're a great truck. They do seem somewhat pricey a little bit, you know, for only having a 4-cylinder, but I have no regrets. It's been a great truck for me. It's been great off-road. It's been great in the snow and ice, like I told you. Great highway travel. I mean, you're up to 80 miles an hour and you don't even feel it. Like you think you're going slow. So really, really impressed with the truck. And that's about all I got. So I think Roush did a great job with these trucks. I have seen a Roush F-150, got to see that. Those are nice and everything, but I really love this truck. I really love the look of it. It's everything I've wanted, and it does everything that I need it to do. So absolutely no complaints. I have pretty much kept it the way it is. I don't really want to do any modifications to it. I just think it's great the way it is. The only thing I may look at is possibly putting a bull bar on the front. I have been in a couple situations where I've towed people out of a ditch, and I was in one situation where if I had the bull bar on the front, I could have pushed somebody up a hill, but instead I got around and pulled them up. But the bull bar might be a nice addition. Just, you know, I'm clearly with that front bumper, I'm not going to push anybody and scratch it up, but that could be a good addition. So, hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like the video, leave a comment, tell me what you think. And if you've got a Roush Ranger, let me know. Send me some pictures. Send me a link so I can watch your videos. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel again. Support me that way. And I'll see you guys with my next video. Take care.